Hey guys, it's good to be sitting here again because you may or may not have heard that my laptop died. It was just shutting itself down upon the startup process. Good news, managed to get it fixed, and here is a proper YouTube update for you. It feels so good to have my computer back after only a few weeks, but I'm glad that I was able to pay to have it fixed rather than paying for a whole new computer, which would have been way more expensive. But yeah, I still have all of my programs and all my stuff, and I can continue making YouTube videos. So a lot has happened since February. As a matter of fact, when I did my February update, I was in a nice little studio room in a church that my friends had. Since then, we no longer have that church building, and I have brought all of my music equipment to the room that I am borrowing. So I'm living in a single room up in Longview, Washington right now. And during the school year, I have become a staff member and teacher at Art for All Nations. This term, I am teaching juniors acrylic painting and junior music, as well as helping out in a vocal ensemble class. Next year, I hope to be teaching a color pencil class, potentially another music class, and so on. But because Art for All Nations only runs for one day out of the week, that would be Wednesdays, I have been very assertively searching for other work. And so I'm advertising myself as a private in-house art instructor. If people don't want to go to the Art for All Nations school, or they want more time, or they want some more personal instructing experience because they don't feel like driving, or for whatever reason, I am capable of teaching beginner drawing classes and color pencil classes. One of my most recent color pencil works is... So I'm able to teach that style. I can also give proper vocal lessons and beginning piano lessons. Because I am not classically trained in music, like reading the dots on lines and things like that, I'm understandably not the ideal piano teacher that someone would want for their 6-year-old to start learning to read music. And I can't do that, but I can teach piano and the basics of music theory. So teaching, in-house private tutoring, and playing more music. In September, I released my solo piano album on all the platforms. There are no physical CD copies of the album, but that's only because I don't know if anyone would want them. So they can be produced as long as I know that there are people that would actually buy them. I hope to start working on an EP soon. I have a rough draft of what that's going to look like, and I've just been working on a lot more music things in general because my instruments are just right here with me now, and I have no excuse. I don't have to drive to a studio anymore, so that's good. The room is a little cramped, but that's just the way that things are. And speaking of driving, what I am doing on the side between music gigs and art gigs is Uber Eats. It's not very popular in my town, but I go down to Vancouver and Portland enough that that's sustaining me at the moment. I would like to get away from that by having more teaching and music-related things going on. So how am I doing all of this? I have reached out through email to a bunch of schools and a bunch of wedding venues and a bunch of churches asking if they can use me in any of those ways. I can also do video editing. The types of things that you see on my YouTube channel are things that I would like to be paid to do for someone who has a video that they want to make. I haven't gotten any hits on that. I'm still on Fiverr. I'm getting a lot more vocal gigs from people online. I printed business cards with a fancy little QR code here. I have a website. I now have a TikTok that I'm posting a video on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I hope to be posting something on YouTube every Friday. So all of these links will be down below for my portfolio, my website, where you can find me on Spotify, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Bandcamp even. I started one of those. And I just ask that you would share this message if you support me. let people know that I'm a local art instructor or musician that will play at weddings and things like that. And if you don't know anyone who's interested in that sort of thing, I would just appreciate you keeping me in your prayers. Things are going well. The last announcement and big change since February is that I am engaged. And we don't have a date set yet for a wedding or even a close range, but we're trying to figure out a place to live. So, yeah, that's fun. We're just taking it a step at a time, and we don't really feel rushed or concerned or anything like that. We just appreciate your prayers. And with that, you will see me next Friday.